Hey, this is David Perdue from MyNAMS.com and the Novice to Advanced Marketing System, and this is the NAMS Insiders Group. And we are interviewing some folks this week who are some of our featured insiders, people who are really taking a lot of action and very involved in the Insiders Group and what they're getting from it. Now, one of the reasons we're doing this is to get the word out. I mean, that's basically just it, because I feel like, and these folks also feel like, that the MyNAMS Insiders Group is one of the best training programs in the world, because we focus on implementation, and we do these 30-day challenges every month where we really give people a way to step through the process of completing a tactic or a strategy, such as YouTube marketing or outsourcing or business operations, or let's see, what are some other ones? Content creation, product creation, and next month is traffic generation and list building, big list building. We have 2 of those. So the reason we do these and do the challenges is so that people get busy. It's important to be able to do that. Too often you'll go into a program and they'll throw a course at you and say, do that, and then you're done. That's it. They hand you off. Do that. That's it. I really feel like that in the Insiders Group that we have to have not just my teaching, but everybody who's a member has something to teach as well, and they help each other really learn more and more. Now, the instructors that we bring in also jump in the Insiders Group and help as much as possible too, because it is a fun group. One of the reasons it's a fun group is because we have some people in there who like to kick some booty, and this is one of those. This is Wendy. Wendy, you probably heard Wendy mentioned in our other interviews, and Wendy is our chief booty kicker in the Insiders Group. Welcome, Wendy. I'm glad you're here.
Hi. Hello.
Wendy's a little shy, but what she does in the Insiders Group, which I love, is that she's kind of the cheerleader in there. She does all the stuff, but she likes to point out what other people are doing, and it brings up a lot of other discussion and everything. And look at all those mugs you have, Wendy.
Yeah, I just have one more. The one open space is for October, and otherwise I'm completely done. So that's my 12th mug, and that's when I win!
Then you win. That's right. That's right. So tell people a little bit about who you are and what you're doing online and what your businesses are.
I retired 4 years ago, and I worked retirement for county government for 25 years, so I didn't want to lose that knowledge, so I just did a brain dump on my retirement online site, and I thought I'd be helping people with retirement, which I have. I have a really good following there and having a lot of fun. And recently, well, I've been in NAMS for a year, and as I'm learning how to market and not just put free content online, which is all I've done thus far in 10 years, put free content online. So I bought a website recently from Nicole Dean, one of my mentors, one of many mentors from NAMS.
Right.
It's my first WordPress site, so now I'm doing a second site, justbusinessideas.com, and trying to help boomers find themselves in retirement and maybe start a new business.
Yeah, I love that about you. You really got a good market focus, because you're really focused in on boomers who are either retiring or coming up to retirement or have retired, and how to, develop a lot more business and income in their retirement, because we all know that that's kind of important these days with the way retirement's going, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Okay, so those websites are retirementonline.com, and that is retirement-online.com,
Yes.
and justbusinessideas.com.
Yes.
All one word, justbusinessideas.com.
Yep.
So you said you've been in NAMS now for a year, and you've been doing the challenges every month, and you'll be our second person next month to actually do the 12 months and win the, what do you win, Wendy? What do you win?
Lifetime Insiders. Sorry, it's so
Yeah,
cool.
there's the responsibility that comes with that too, and you already do it, and that's to be active and to encourage other people to do the same, right? So.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It definitely wasn't
So
easy.
talk about what the process was of winning all of those mugs. Sit still, Wendy. You're rocking in your chair.
Oh yeah. I am a writer, and I'm very comfortable. I'm a behind the scenes person. I don't like being on camera like this, and I don't like chatting, and I'm a total introvert. So I can write really well, but to do anything else online is just not me. And the challenges totally force you out of your comfort zone. The reason that art is number one and I'm number two is because I did one challenge last year, September. I skipped a month, October, and I started back in November and went all the way through. So I'm not consecutive. I'm going to have 2 mugs for September, and then when I get October's done, then I've got my 12 months, but I technically have 13. But I bailed after 1 month. I just got too scared. I cannot do this.
I remember that post in
Pardon
Facebook. Me? You said this month was so hard, I'll never be able to do this, I can't keep up.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting that then we encouraged you, you jumped in, and you committed to doing it every month.
Yeah, yeah, and now I 1 more month and I'll have 12 months, and totally out of my comfort zone. I wrote a Kindle book. I did videos, although I did maybe one face-to-face talking to myself, and then I did a couple using Video Maker FX, which I never used before. So in a month, it was a huge learning curve to figure out how to do it all, and I had to post it and prove that I had done it. But Insiders has a Facebook group, and I am not open like I am an insider, and I'm not even sure why I'm so open there, because there's instructors there who I'm telling how stupid I am, and they don't care. They just get in. But seriously, it's like I ask anything there, and people just they totally help you. In the challenges, the momentum and the motivation from the other insiders is it's just beyond belief. And month by month, somehow I got them all done. But it wasn't easy. But it was thoroughly worth it, and I've learned so much, and it's just amazing to me. It really is.
Well, it's always amazing to me that people like you say, you know, I'm telling people how stupid I am and don't know enough and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, we get I get Skype messages from other instructors who are bragging on you and what you're doing, and on other people too. I mean, the instructors who get involved with our group love our group. Jeff Herring told me the other day he wants to be in our group all the time because he loves this group, because it is such an action-taking group. And everybody watches out for each other, and they help each other. And you know, it's to me, it's the epitome of what is it, that saying, a rising tide lifts all boats? That's what I really love about NAMS, is this Insiders group particularly, is that anybody who jumps in there and commits to it, everybody rises. All boats rise, and I love that about this.
Absolutely.
So tell me what it is about the Insiders and the challenges that have improved your business.
I guess the biggest point is they made me get out of my comfort zone. I'm instead of just writing, although Jeff Herring's content creation was fabulous last month, and I'm writing on a whole different scale or thought pattern or whatever, and I'm really expecting that to pay off now too. But
out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I'm out of my comfort zone, period. And I actually, 3 of us, Uta, Teresa, and myself from NAMS, are actually going to start doing small Google Hangouts next week. In 2 weeks, when Art gets back from his vacation, the 4 of us are going to give presentations to each other, each one facilitating a group. So we're all wanting to do this, but everybody's too totally scared. And if you knew what it took all of us to get out here and do this with you, we're scared to death.
Well, you know,
we're doing it.
I do kind of know, you know, I do know this. I remember doing my first teleseminar back before Google Hangouts, and I was hosting an hour interview with somebody for the first time without any kind of practice or anything before doing it. This was like maybe 10 years, no, 8 years ago now, and I was petrified. I mean, I was sweating. I was petrified. I was just absolutely. And then, of course, you saw the one with Stephen Mimmel that we did about maybe a month ago, a month and a half ago.
Loved
that
it.
went totally bizarre. It just went completely bad.
Right.
And so we spent 30 minutes of me tap dancing and trying to get Stephen in and all that kind of stuff. And people loved the way that we showed the stuff that can go on in a bad way too. Although it can be really funny and a lot of fun and get comfortable with it. So Teresa told me yesterday after we did our first hangout, where are you going?
I just want everybody to see my mugs.
Teresa told me yesterday after we did our first hangout that she was sick to her stomach. And that's not an uncommon thing because it is very nerve-wracking to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. But I got to tell you, that's the key to doing all this stuff.
Absolutely.
You gotta just push through.
Yep.
So I'm really, really happy that you're doing that.
Yeah.
It's really important.
Thank you from all of us, because this is huge for all of us, really.
Well, and like I told everybody, now that you've done a hangout, we're going to do more. Okay? So that's great.
Okay.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Wendy.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.